Hi there. This is kind of a special episode of the Creative Corner where I am interviewing Saquib, also known as KokanClicks. So, Saquib was the winner of our very first artist spotlight through MoralMonkeyBytes, which is the NFT project I was the artist on. And so, as part of his feature, I get to interview him here today. So, we're going to talk about his experience with photography, creativity. He has some amazing photos, really awesome. So I'm really excited to dive deep into that. So I'll bring him on here. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Awesome. So just to start out, can you kind of tell us like how you got into photography and how long you've kind of been working in photography?
Sure. My name is Saquib, and you can see you can call me KokanClicks as well. I'm into photography from past 5 years. I'm doing photography, but into the NFT I came into the NFT in late 2021. We can say November 2021. I entered into the NFT field, but before 4 to 5 years before that, I'm doing photography. I'm not a professional photographer, but it's kind of my hobby. I'm a mechanical engineer by profession, and photography is kind of my passion. So I'm not a professional photographer, but it's my passion. So I do it for my own satisfaction. And I was I am doing photography on daily basis. You can say I'm not like that. Wherever I go out on a trip, then I only shoot. It's not like that. I do photography on daily basis.
Very cool. That's awesome. I love the combination between like mechanical engineer and photography.
Yeah.
Can you kind of like dive into that? Like, do you think they kind of influence each other at all, or do you think maybe you're more like interested in photography because it's so different from kind of a more
No,
scientific?
actually, there is no interrelation between mechanical engineering and photography, because they are two different poles.
Mm-hmm.
Photography is totally different, and even if in photography editing we need softwares and all that, but for mechanical engineers, we don't deal much with the softwares and all.
Mm-hmm.
We are like with most of the time we are dealing with we do deal with softwares, but that is sometimes not more, not much. So yeah, as you said, like I'm attracted towards photography because it's totally these two are totally different things.
That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, that's interesting. So you're saying that like photography is your passion.
Yes.
What do you love about it so much, and what inspires you?
Actually, I love about photography that you can capture those moments for the lifetime. If you like a particular moment by photography, you can capture that moment forever, and that moment will be there with you forever. If you keep it, it will be with you forever. And the same moment, as in photography, you cannot create the same moment again, even if you go at the same place again and again, but that same moment you cannot create again and again. That just happened once. The same scenery, you can say, the same composition, the same everything, but that particular moment you cannot recreate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It just happened once only. So
Mm-hmm.
the best part I love about photography is that you can capture a particular moment forever. And the best part of NFT, if you ask me, then you can put that moment on the blockchain forever. It will be there on the blockchain forever. So I think photography plus NFT is the best combination.
That's super interesting. Yeah. Because it's like it doubles up that like forever idea.
Yes,
Like
yes. Because that moment you capture in the photography is forever, and now if you put it on the blockchain, it will be there on blockchain forever.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Do you ever print your photographs? Because I'm wondering too, like so my fiance, he's a custom framer. So he makes like picture frames and stuff. And part of his thing is that like because his frames are made with like such high quality wood and all of that, it's like those frames will pretty much last forever. Like obviously not as long as like things on the blockchain, like forever, but so he's kind of in the business of like preserving photographs.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's like once you print it, that print might not exist forever. Like, do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, actually, I have my own collection, and I have in my house I have a dedicated wall where I put all my work from whichever photo I like the most. I frame it and I keep it there. So it gives me a feeling that yeah, this is my work and this is the best work. I put it there.
Mm.
So
Do you
yeah,
want to share a couple of which ones do you have up there?
yeah, one of the photo that I have in my collection as well. You can see the most of the photos are not minted, just minted in the form of NFTs. Only one or two photos are minted in the form of NFTs. Like if you see my collection on OpenSea, that is uh, colors of colors of sundown. You can see the shades of pink photo is there.
The shades
Yeah,
of pink. That one is it?
Shades of pink and the fiery sky is there.
Awesome. Okay, I'll put those up.
Yeah. These two photos are framed on my wall as well. The rest photos I actually don't have on blockchain.
So, do you think you'll ever mint those ones that are up there that aren't minted already, or is it kind of more like they're just your own photos?
It depends. It depends. Like as my first collection is about to get sold out, only last one piece is remaining there. As you can see, the fiery sky. That the only photo is remaining in that collection. So if I plan for the new collection, and if those photos are fitting into the theme, then I don't mind minting it. And if it is not fitting into the theme, then I will surely not mint it. So the next collection I'm actually planning is my drone photography collection.
Oh, that's exciting. Do you want to tell us any more?
I have just minted my edition there, my first drone photography edition, that is called Curvy.
Oh, okay. I will check that out. So speaking of like the dawn and then like the skies and the sunsets and all of that, I've seen that like more of your recent work cover is like more landscape, but you also have some super cool like nature photographs. Do you have do you have a preference, or like does it shift, or is it kind of like you photograph everything and you kind of sort it into collections later?
Yeah, actually, I'm a multidisciplinary photographer. I'm not like specifically into something like portraits or landscape or something like that. I photograph generally everything, and then I sorted those photos according to the like theme or the collection of the theme I'm working on. So the first collection was basically on the sunsets only. As I said, I'm a multidisciplinary photographer, so I take photos of around everything. Like I take portraits as well. I do wildlife photography as well, and I do landscape and nature photography as well. So whenever I'm planning like some collection, So I sort the photos accordingly, and then I put it into the particular collection.
Gotcha. That makes sense. And how did you like learn photography? Was it kind of just self-taught, or do you have any like
No,
did you watch any
it's a
videos
self-taught.
or
Yeah,
oh,
it's
very
a
cool.
self-taught, but I still keep watching videos on YouTube or any other content I get. So it's the learning is like a never-ending process.
Mm,
You
definitely.
keep learning every day from everyone, and nowadays through the Twitter also we get to learn so many things. We interact with the so many different types of photographers over there, so we get to learn each and like each day we get to learn something new. But yeah, I'm
Mm,
a self-taught photographer.
that's awesome. Yeah. Do you think that like since you joined the NFT community, your creativity has changed at all, or like are you kind of now more focused on putting things into collections than you were before? Do you think it's kind of impacted your work at all?
Actually, the before NFT also I was a photographer, so that thing doesn't change. But yeah, since I'm interacting with the different photographers globally now, because of the
Mm,
NFTs, which earlier I wasn't doing it. I
mm-hmm,
was like having my friends who are photographers. We were only interacting, but nowadays, due to NFTs, I'm interacting with the photographers globally. So yeah,
mm,
that particular thing helped me a lot, and that happened because of the NFTs only. If I wouldn't have come to NFTs, then these things wouldn't have happened. And yeah, there is a lot of improvement in me as a photographer happened after I entered into the NFT community and started interacting with the different photographers.
that's awesome. I love that. I feel the same way too with like my art. Like it's just so incredible that you can, I mean, even that we can talk, like so far away
Yes,
in distance, but you can just talk and like learn about everyone's experiences with creativity and art and like what they like to do and,
yes,
learn from their talents. And it's just awesome.
y- yes. I agree completely because like earlier our like interaction was limited to
Mm-hmm.
certain number of peoples. Uh, but now it's like vast. We have vast connections with like so n number of peoples we can get connect to.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
that helps us a lot and in my particular and if you take like constructive criticism, that will improve you a lot. Like you
Definitely.
don't need to be offended if someone comments on your photo that this is not good or something like that, but you have to take it as a constructive criticism. You don't get need
Mm-hmm.
to get offended with the people. You just need to think about yeah, what and where it is going wrong. It will help you only
Mm,
in
definitely.
long run.
Definitely. Unless that person is just like a hater, then you should just brush it off.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
um, so going back to your daily practice, like what does that you said that you take photographs daily. Do you have like a set practice of that or is it kind of just a natural thing?
No, actually, I don't practice anything in such, but yeah, I try to like go like at least 3 to 4 days in a week. I try to get uh, out and try to shoot. But
Mm,
yeah, I don't plan actually. Yeah, but I plan about the locations where I need to go
mm,
and where I need to shoot. Like if I want to go to shoot a sunrise or a sunset or any other particular thing. Like if it's a rain now it was a rainy season. So a few days back I was shooting like paddy fields from with my drones. So yeah,
oh,
I plan accordingly. Like what I want to shoot. first I planned that, and then accordingly I plan the location where I need to go and shoot that particular thing.
That's cool. Are you ever just like not on a shoot, but you see something awesome and like maybe you don't even have your camera, but you'll just take pictures on your phone or anything like that?
Yeah, that happened lots lot of time. And I see a perfect scene, most of the time I see a perfect scene when I have no camera with me,
Right. Yeah.
and and purposely I go to shoot, and then I will find nothing. That happened lot
Yep.
of time.
I can feel that, definitely.
Yeah, that happens a lot of time that happens.
Well, looking at your photographs, you couldn't tell because you have just such awesome photography. It's incredible.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate that.
Of course. So, if there's anybody listening who also has like a busy full time job, but has that creative itch, do you have any advice for them on like how to make time for it?
I can say that, like, we all have like busy schedules, and we have all our priorities. But if you have passion for something, you have to take time somehow. Like, be it on weekends, you take some time out of your busy schedule, or if you can find some time on your weekdays, you just go and shoot, and you just follow your passion. Like, if you have passion, you will manage everything. Like, you will, if you're really passionate about your work or about your art, you will definitely take out time somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's difficult.
Definitely.
It's difficult to take time when you are having a full-time job, but if you have passion for your art, you will definitely manage it somehow.
Yeah, I like that advice because it's kind of just put in the time and the rest kind of will follow.
Yes. You just need to manage your time, rest the things will happen automatically.
Definitely. Yeah. Do you have anything else that you want to add? Maybe like where people can find you, if you have, that new collection coming out soon, or any last thoughts?
Yeah, I actually you can find me on Twitter. You can if you go on my Twitter page, in my link tree, everything is there. Like, my recent collections available there, and I have my Instagram ID also there. So if you want to connect with me on Twitter or Instagram, my DMs are always open. If you want to know about more about me and my work, my process, then you can always DM me. My DMs are always open.
Awesome.
And since my only last piece of my Genesis collection on OpenSea is remaining, once it is sold out, I am planning to launch a new collection, which will be specifically on drone photography.
Ooh, that's exciting. Excited to see
Which
that.
will be like totally different from what you are seeing now. Like, in my current Genesis collection, which is Colors of Sundown, it is totally like sunset photography only. But this
Mm-hmm.
this collection will be specifically top down photography.
That's awesome. I think like another thought too, like the fact that you don't do it, for the money and like you have your job that's your
Yes.
security. I think it opens up so many options for you to like explore. Like it's so cool that you can have these amazing nature photographs of like animals in action, like super close up. Then you can just be
Yes.
like, oh, I'm going to do sunsets now. And now you're doing drones. Like it's just so awesome to see like all the possibilities that you're
Yeah.
taking advantage of.
If you take out about the money fact, and you don't pressurize yourself, then it definitely opens the door for you. Actually, this is my thought. I might be
Mm-hmm.
wrong, but this definitely opens the doors for you. And if you see, like, I have kept the price photographs is very low. Like some people have told me that I'm selling my photograph of nature photography at 0.05, which is way too less. People are selling editions at that price, and my one-on-one photography is that. But that's fine. I don't want to make huge amount of money out of it. I want to first make a collector base. I want people to know me. I want people to know my work first. And if you see my editions also, it is like available in like $20.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
So
I
I'm
think
not.
that, sorry, go ahead.
So I'm not focusing much about money at this moment. I just wanted people to know me. I just wanted people to know my work and see my work. So I kept the entry price, which is considerably low.
Yeah, no, I love that. That's such a good perspective, especially because you aren't worried about the money, which is
Yes.
something I've dealt with a lot. But now that I have a job, I also feel way more creative and open. So yeah,
Mhm.
thank you so much for coming on here and sharing. Um, and yeah, anyone listening, please give Saquib, also known as KokanClicks, a follow. And yeah, thank you again.
Yeah, thanks, Amanda, for bringing me up on the show. Thanks a lot for your time, and
Of course.
also huge shout out to Malo for doing what he is doing for the community. He is a
Mm-hmm.
great man. He is doing a lot for the community. Huge shout out for him.